Well, I got what I wanted for Christmas. Pretty good horror movie. Thank you, Santa, or Krampus. And so Krampus, the latest horror/comedy movie that's scaring its way into theater this weekend, and is the movie good? Not gonna lie, guys, I gotta say, this is the first and last horror movie of 2015 that's actually pretty good. Nigga, what? Yeah, I know. Movie directed by Michael Duckery, the same guy who did Trick or Treat. You know, the Halloween movie that's pretty much the best Halloween horror movie of all time. Just saying, it's one of the best. I did Krampus, and I gotta say, this is a pretty good time at the movies. I really enjoyed this movie. There are a lot of things that are like, what? A lot of horror movie cliches, of course. It's not the most scariest movie you've seen this year. Either way from that, it's still a good movie. But with that being said, looking into the pros and cons, why I believe that you need to go check out Krampus this weekend. It's in theaters right now. Let's talk about Krampus. First off, acting in the movie is pretty simple and basic. Pretty much you got Kevin McAllister's non-copyrighted counterpart. He's the one that kicked this whole movie off, and he's a pretty functional actor. I thought he was pretty good. He's okay. Not knocking my socks off, but he's okay. Aunt Dorothy, though, she's the one you're gonna be like, Aunt Dorothy, I liked her. Pretty much, she's like the biggest shithead in this movie. She's just delivering the comedic lines to make you be like, yeah, this is why I hate family members on Christmas. I don't hate Christmas Krampus, so don't come at me, please. The rest of the cast members in this movie are just, like I said, it's basic. The acting in the movie, pretty functional. Next, plot in the movie. The plot in the movie, the way the movie starts off is you just see pretty much like, yeah, this is the reason why Christmas is the way it is now. It's so commercialized as shit. Cause the movie kicks off with a montage of people just punching each other and just strangling and kicking the shit out of each other, trying to get the latest gadget or whatever from Kmart. Christmas is not about the toys, gadgets, merchandise. It's about coming together, peace on earth, family. That's what it's about. Adam Scott's family come together for Christmas, and pretty much they all hate each other, more or less. Somewhat to the point that Kevin McAllister is just like, you know what? Fuck Christmas. I hate Christmas. I hate you all. I wish you all would die. And then enters Krampus, who's gonna grant him his wish in the most horrible way possible. Right after he says that, rips his Christmas note up to Santa, throws it in the sky, and the big dark cloud comes over the house, and pretty much, yeah, it's over from there. And now we have a survival horror movie, and now Krampus and his little demon helpers are pretty much terrorizing his house and his family, picking them all apart one by one. And that's pretty much basically the plot. Family loses the Christmas spirit, Krampus comes, people die, there's your movie. And that's the plot. The movie does real well at that tension, giving you that tension, the isolated feeling stuff, because they're all trapped in his house and shit. And, you know, they have no power, have no lights, and they're hearing weird things on the roof and the attic and shit. You're just like, oh, what's happening? What's gonna happen? What's up there? And it is refreshing to actually see monsters and demons and shit, you know, full-fledged movie like this. And like I said, we live in a world where horror movies have pretty much been degraded to just found footage and supernatural ghosts and spirits and shit. And it ain't been working out too well. When you see Krampus, it's like, he's not scary, I'll say. The better word is that he's more intimidating because he's so huge. It's this big, huge horned creature and shit. You're just like, oh my god, I don't want to run in that in the back alley. As far as little demon helpers, they were sort of a mixed bag. Some of them I was like, okay, it's scary, I get it. Others I was just like, this reminds me of Small Soldiers. That's what it reminds me of. The comedy doesn't really overshadow the horror aspect in the movie, but the comedic moments, some of them are kind of hit and miss. Some of them are good. Some of them are like, you're just saying that because it's on the script. And yeah, because it's a comedy. And the ending's worth touching on a little bit because I was like, the ending, the way it almost ended, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know if I like it. It's kind of a mixed bag. But when you see the actual ending, you're like, okay, this makes more sense and I like this better. At the end of the day, I gotta say, Krampus, like I said, it's very rare you get a horror movie that's actually pretty good. Cast in the movie was functional. Krampus himself was not scary, but very intimidating, and his little Christmas buddies, I was like, don't want to run into those guys because they're kind of creepy. At the end of the day, I just learned that Christmas is about hope and is about giving goodwill towards man. And if you don't believe in that, then Krampus is going to pay you a visit. He's going to take your soul and send you to hell. That's that. With that being said, I'm going to say that Krampus is an 8 out of 10, which is worth seeing at full admission. Yeah, it's that good. You should go check it out. Nigga, what? Yeah, I know. It's that good. Remember, guys, subscribe. Until next time.
Here they come.